What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Booker Nerd, where we talk all things Marvel TV related stuff. It's been a week since we've got this Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer. I'm going to break down the entirety of the trailer, go in depth on what to expect from this movie and much more. But first, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest news and updates. We will do a Star Wars Celebration recap. I'm super hyped for these next 3 films that they announced at Star Wars Celebration. But that's not the topic of today's video. It is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So let's hop right into the breakdown. And the trailer opens with Miles Morales trying to escape from Spider-Man 2099. It is the thing before it shows full trailer now. The first full scene, we see Miles saving a car, and then it cuts to him being a classic teenager and being late to his mom's food drive, which obviously hurts his mother a lot, and they get mad at him for doing that as well. We then meet one of the villains who calls himself the Spot. Miles asks him if he's a Dalmatian or a dog. Obviously, it's a pretty funny reference. He shows us that toast can come out of his stomach, and Miles tells him to stop do that. Just a little funny nod, I guess. We then see Miles and his parents having a press conference with the principal, and they are going over his grades. We see he gets an A in AP Physics, which is like super duper hard to do. If you don't know how hard it is, just go ask some of my friends. And then a B in Spanish, obviously and this makes his parents mad. Obviously, his mom is Hispanic. He's Hispanic on his mom's side, so that should be an easy A for him. But his parents get onto this from that. And then at the here we say a joke like, or his dad say, "Are you trying to kill your mother?" It's kind of funny. Miles then leaves the press conference, or leaves the conference, and then tells his parents that he has to go because obviously the Spot is causing disruptions. And then the teacher, or the principal, tells Miles' parents that he is lying, and they know it as well. This obviously going to be a part in which Miles is going to probably tell his parents that he is Spider-Man, and that's what we see in the later half of the trailer when his dad is about to die, or he may save him. But they will find out in this movie that Miles is Spider-Man. He can't really keep that a secret as long. We then see Gwen appear in a portal-like thing exactly from the first trailer. And then we see them go to Spider-Man 2099's The Lobby. This is what they call it in the movie. This is where all the Spider-Men from the multiverse can meet and hang out. I assume this is where we're going to get Toby, Tom, and Andrew. And then Miles will probably cross over into live action in this film as well. Maybe beyond the Spider-Verse post-credit scene. But this is where we're probably going to see Toby, Andrew, and Tom, and the PS4 Spider-Man, and a lot of other Spider-Man that we have seen in the trailer so far. It just hasn't been confirmed if Toby, Andrew, and Tom will be in this film. Pretty much will be, though. We then meet Miguel O'Hara, who is voiced by Oscar Isaac, by the way. And we see Miles to join the so-called club, but 2099 says that he can't be a part of it because he hasn't made a sacrifice yet. That is the whole point of this movie. That is the motive of that this movie is trying to set up. Miles making that Spider-Man sacrifice that every Spider-Man has to be. And Miguel is not too happy because it could affect the multiverse. And we also meet Peter B. Parker again. He also has a baby called Mayday. And that is where we get to see some of the Spider-Man as well. We meet Mayday and Peter B. Parker as well. We then get a Spider-Man No Way Home reference. A freaking No Way Home reference in Across the Spider-Verse. I'm glad that No Way Home is affecting other universes, but no other universe can really affect the MCU because it's its own thing right there. 2099 says that he can never be a part of this, and then we see him ranting about Doctor Strange and Peter and what happened in No Way Home. He says, "Don't even get me started on on Doctor Strange and that kid from Earth 1999, which is interesting because Kevin Feige says that the main MCU timeline is Earth 616, and Kamala Khan, or Miss Marvel, has said that no, the main MCU timeline is Earth 1999, which there are some differences in the MCU room about that, but we'll have to wait and see. Nothing has ever really been talked about, to be specific. Again, we see the return of Peter, and he calls Mayday. I'm pretty sure he carries the mantle of Spider-Man in the comics. I'm going to have to look that up, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure if he does that as well. We then hear Miguel O'Hara talk about what it's like to be Spider-Man, and we see a shot of Gwen Stacy holding someone who's about to die. We don't know who this be. It could be Peter. It could be someone else in her world as well. Or it could be just someone that she's very, very close with. For all we know, we don't know who this character could be. It looks like a Spider-Man character, though. I'll have to go back and watch that trailer as well. We then hear Miguel tell Miles that he has to choose between saving one person or the whole universe. And we see his dad falling for a building with a voiceover of Miles saying that he can do both. But Spider-Man 2099 obviously says no. And this is why he won't let Miles into the lobby yet, because he hasn't had a sacrifice, and it could affect the entire multiverse. That's the whole point of this movie, is that Miguel is trying to get Miles to make that sacrifice, but Miles just doesn't want to. He thinks he can do both as Spider-Man. We will see how it goes in the movie. Nothing too revealing yet. We then see Miles running away from 2099 again, and it looks like they're fighting each other this time because of what they think is the right choice in the multiverse aspect of things. Peter also tells Miguel that they had a deal, so I'm interested to see what this is. It could be mentoring or training Spider-Man to make the right choice. We don't know what type of deal it went on between Miguel and Peter B. Parker as well. We then see Miles say that he's going to do his own thing and make his own choice right before he escapes from Miguel O'Hara to end the trailer. We then see some action scenes before we see him escaping from 2099. This is going to lead into Beyond the Spider-Verse. I'm pretty sure he is going beyond the Spider-Verse and going to meet some people, maybe in the MCU. Maybe he'll cross over to live action. We then hear someone call on the intercom and say, "All stations stop Spider-Man," and we get that huge pointing meme, and all the Spider-Man are pointing to each other, and they're saying, you, me, you. And yeah, but they all realize eventually that they are trying to go after Miles Morales' Spider-Man. The final scene of the trailer is a Spider-Man doctor, a PhD, I guess, helping another Spider-Man. Don't really know who this character is, but they go through what just happened with Uncle Ben. Obviously, mostly every Spider-Man's story is about Uncle Ben dying. And then a little comedic relief as we see, let me guess, he died. And then every Spider person is chasing after Miles at the end of the trailer. That's the last shot. No Andrew, Toby, or Tom yet, but they will probably most likely appear in this film. And this film looks amazing, and I can't wait for it to come out on June 2nd, 2023. Hopefully we see Andrew, Toby, and Tom. But that's going to be all for my breakdown of the Spider-Verse trailer. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.